Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ask the Teen. This is episode number 6. I'm the Teen and I am talking to you. So in this episode I've got quite a few questions to get through. I was bombarded with questions this week and I'm trying to fit as many as I can into this week's episode. Let's take it as it comes. So we'll crack straight on with the questions. The first one comes from AK Eron. He says, what do you want for Christmas? Now that's a question that most people would find quite easy to answer, but I've asked for very limited things and I've kind of changed my mind a bit, and so I didn't actually have any ideas at first. And I had an idea for some tickets to a concert, then I had some ideas about getting a new camera to make this better, lighting, green screen, stuff like that. So to be honest, I don't know what to expect. I'm just waiting for the surprise to come. So I guess we'll find out, won't we? So the next question comes from Nikkei1994 or 3, and they say, why are you taking the mick out of Cher in your Cher Lloyd videos? If you haven't seen them yet, check that out there. That's the new episode. Well, that's the last video diary actually. It's video diary number 10 for the final week of the X Factor. But so it's not taking the mick as such. What lots of people seem to not understand, so Cher was my favourite contestant. I wanted her to win. The reason I do these videos for her is because I can't really do any impressions of any of the others. I did try Wagner and Katie Waisel, and you can check them in my videos tab above, but they weren't very good, and this one seemed to get the best reaction, so I just continued it. It's just for a bit of fun. I really am a fan of her, and I did want her to win, and I hope she has a good career ahead of her. So that's that question sorted. The next one comes from the Skater One, and they say, where can I find the Doctor Who game that you have done a review of? If you don't know about that Doctor Who game, BBC have released a game with Tag Games. You can find it there. And that's a review that I did that got featured on the Doctor Who Facebook page. Link there. It was actually really exciting to be featured by the official Doctor Who team, and I was like, oh my god, and now they've added me to their mailing list, so every time new apps come out, like TV shows that I love, I'm going to get asked to do it. And so if there's a TV show that you particularly like on BBC, let me know in the comments below, and if they come out with a game for that, I know that I can do a review, because I know you'll want to see it. So the next question, I haven't answered that one yet, have I? So you can find it on the App Store. I have put a link on that video, but if you couldn't find that, link in the description below. So the next question comes from Ocean Peace 3, and they say chocolate or vanilla. Now I assume you're talking about ice cream, but are you just talking about the flavour, chocolate or flavour vanilla? I don't know. In general, I'd say vanilla. If we're talking about ice cream and stuff like that, I'd always go for vanilla over chocolate. But if we're talking about the substance, I would prefer to eat chocolate than to eat vanilla essence. So that's the answer. It's kind of like vanilla if it's ice cream, chocolate if it's actual chocolate. Yeah. Right, next question comes from DiviDude1997, and they say, do you have a thing for Cher? And they posted that on my channel. Now, that's a question that's come up a few times as well. It's not a thing for Cher. She was my favourite contestant, as I mentioned earlier on. I wanted her to win, which is why I kind of supported her, and why I keep making videos for us, and because I can do the kind of impression of her. I wouldn't be making videos of her just because if I fancied her, I wouldn't be making them because I want to go out for her or something like that, because I fancy Sean Cole, but I could never do a good impression of her. So no, not as such, but I do like her music, I did like her on the X Factor. So that's the news on that. Now, one announcement I have for you in this video is that you might have noticed I did a video about roles in my Meerkat movie on my other channel, Meerkat Movies, that I'm part of. You can find that in there. So if you click that video, it'll take you to where you can find out more information about the auditions. I just need to note and tell you that the auditions are closing within the next week or two, so if you haven't submitted your audition tape, please submit it. As a video response to this, or just send me a link in personal message. So that's the end of the questions for this week. I did have quite a few to get through. I had a few more that I had to miss out this week. It's the first time I've had so many questions I've had to turn some down. So sorry if your question didn't get read out. I do use them in the following week, so if I don't have enough questions next week or the week after, I'll try and use your questions from this week to fill them up. One other thing, I do have a new laptop now, which I'm going to use to edit this, so you might find that this video is in HD. If it is in HD, look over there now, and you will see the HD logo appear. If it appears there, you know this video is now available in HD. So if you didn't watch it in HD, refresh the page, click down there, where you can choose what quality it is. Anyway, so the videos I want you to check out for me this week are going to be the following. I have made, obviously, the advent calendar videos, so one that I'd like you to check out is what Cher did next, episode number 1. It's the first episode in the series, so go check that out. And another video I want you to check out, I might have mentioned it already, probably have, it's, as you know, Superman. And then, actually that's it for now.